In this video, we're going to install Terraform on an Ubuntu 18 server. We start out by opening up a command tool just to make sure that we're on the right server. So we make sure we're on an Ubuntu server and make sure we're on the right host name. Next, we go to a Google search engine to look for downloading Terraform onto Ubuntu. And if we can spell it right, we can actually do the search. So the recommended place to go to do the download is terraform.io because that's the release, the source of how to do this. There's a variety of websites that show you how to do it, recommendations, suggested procedures and policies. Almost any of these will do. We'll look at the askubuntu.com because that's probably the best place to go to look for Ubuntu-related type installations. So to begin the actual install, we go to the terraform.io and scroll down to the Linux install. Terraform has a wide variety of platforms that it supports, Mac OS, FreeBSD. We're looking for the Linux Intel 64-bit. Select on that. The download begins. We're going to save it as a file. That'll save into the downloads directory. If we wanted to use wget, we could do that, and that's how Ubuntu recommends doing it. Doing an apt-get to install unzip, and then wget, and then pulling it from the website. I prefer to go in with Firefox. Once the download's done, we get everything downloaded into the downloads directory of the account we logged in as. And it's a zip file, so we have to unzip this file. Before we do that, we need to make sure we do have the unzip and wget command. Not necessarily the wget, but the unzipped command. And that's done by sudo apt-get install wget and unzip. And that'll install those two binaries onto the system. They've already been installed, so we're not going with anything new. We unzip it, it inflates a Terraform binary. The Terraform binary needs to be copied into the user local bin. So we can either use the copy or the move command. In this example, we use copy with sudo into user local bin. And notice the file's still there. If we want to move it so that it's not being read out of the local directory, we actually move it with the sudo command. And the user local bin is in path by default. So if we type in Terraform, need to spell it correctly, Terraform, we can execute it and see what the commands are. And then doing a Terraform version, we actually see what version of Terraform we've installed.